Oh, come on, not the Varix. Oh. This is your glorious leader speaking. So, y'all know that there's always been a boogeyman in Guilty Gear Strive. Or Guilty Gear historically. Y'all know some boogeymen? Plus our players? Zappa? Dude, Zappa players might be the worst fighting game players I've ever seen. Holy shit. Testament?
I shouldn't be crying, but I really can't do anything.
Exerd? Elfeld Valentine?
Oh, you're asking to play Hotashi? Yeah, pull up. That way we can all commiserate how miserable Elfeld is as a character.
Johnny?
Hit him. Yeah.
I know Shane's super mad about that.
Elfeld players really went through it because Elfeld was a boogeyman. So was Johnny, but Johnny was like transcendent. He was like God. And then in Guilty Gear Strive, you remember Season 1 Soul? Holy shit. Punk on Soul Bad Guy had me up at 7 in the morning trying to find a way.
Fucking cheating ass Soul Bad Guy. What's the matter with you, bruh?
Then they came out with Happy Chaos, Career Maker, alright? What a mess. And I guess until now, Happy Chaos has kind of been the golden standard, right? The hate, I think, for the most part, is arbitrary. A lot of people who talk don't actually have first-hand experience, okay? If you play against Varix's Nago in Season 2, alright, maybe you have a reason to complain. Or if you played with Zondo when Asuka came out, bro, disgusting. Or if you're in Japan and you have to deal with Gobos Aba, okay, it might be earned. Now they came out with Slayer and Slayer is taken over because he is, I suppose, perceived to be easy. If you can handle pressing a few buttons, doing a combo, and, I don't know, ending in Pile Bunker, you can do like 70% of a life bar instantly. Like a TV dinner, alright? Let's not even get into Risk or counter hits. It's certainly true that Slayer is great as a pick up and play character. Like, he's just a simple brute with well-oriented tools for the game's engines. His defense fucking sucks. His reversal super sucks. His movement sucks. I mean, he does a lot of damage, which kind of carries him, and he has a lot of life. How much do you all see Slayer, chat? Every fucking day. Purple. Yeah, Slayer's everywhere. There's something else you're forgetting, is that Slayer is the most recently revealed DLC character. They're always the most popular. Slayer, he's easy to use, he's fun. He's super fun. He's flashy, he's good, he rewards you for having fundamentals. You might think, wow, Slayer, fundamentals. No, if you have base fundamentals, get rewarded, okay? Do the thing, you hit 2H, you do some damage, you win the round, okay. Even besides play rate for Slayer, apparently it's win rate too. Slayer apparently has a very large win rate. He's just a scrub killer, right? He's got a shit ton of damage, a lot of tools to do damage, ease of use, and high efficacy against weaker players. I don't think that many people switch to him because they feel like, oh, I can't win with Soul or Abba or Bridget, so I'm gonna play Slayer. Actually, there is somebody who did that recently. Didn't SQ stop what she was doing in tournament yesterday and like mirror matched a Slayer in tournament?
What?
That was so stupid. So, what do you think, chat? Is Slayer actually broken? DK Nanoforce says yeah. Aren't you a Faust player? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Most of us can agree. He's not broken, but he does do a lot of damage. They certainly missed the mark by like 15%. Obviously, his damage is gonna get nerfed. There's no need to argue about it. You know, even when he gets nerfed, some of y'all are still gonna be whining. So what is it? Slayer does too much damage? Slayer's 2H is broken? Slayer's Mappa is broken? Slayer this, Slayer that? If you really look at it, half the characters in the cast are broken. Especially now. Johnny, 15 frame dash, 2 frame grab, invisible high-low offense, meterless, full screen misfire. Okay, why are you not complaining about that? I mean, I'm not telling you go complain, but it seems disproportionate. I would rather nobody complain because it's tiresome. This is Strive. This is not like Virtual Fighter 4, alright? You know, this is not high art, alright? We, in the Strive community, we have had to constantly repeat the feedback that the damage and power level of the game is too high and it makes it trashy to play at a high level. Since, honestly, at the start of Season 1 and onwards, almost the whole game has been Slayers. So many characters did too much damage, have tools that are too strong. There's no difference between Soul, and Goal Lewis, and Johnny, and Nago, all doing the same bullshit. They all do the same bullshit, so why Slayer? He is played a shit ton. Yes, that is it. I guess people are just fatigued. Strive is a game that is easy to pick up and play, and easy to break into what is essentially high-level fighting game fundamentals and gameplay, which is a good thing, but you have to recognize Strive is executionally baby game for baby. Okay, if you play Jacko, alright, sure. Asuka, sure. Zato, sure. Slayer, his tools are harder to deal with than they are to use. But that's like the whole game. Dude, this is Guilty Gear. Every tool in this game is hard to deal with if you don't know what the fuck is going on. Trivia question. Jacko does 2K 2D and pulls a minion. What do you do on defense? Run up DP? Far slash? Alright, Soul players. Alright, we get it. Somebody with a brain. Johnny backdash 2S punishes it if it whiffs. Otherwise, dash if they do minion pull. Dash where? Into her face? What a nutcase. Johnny players. No. Dude, Jacko has a counter for every possible option you could do. Because her frame data is that fucked up. Okay? There is no right answer. Alright. How about this one? What do you do once you block Garda Impact? Tell me, chat. Jump? 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 Wow. To me, y'all can't decide on one option, so I think you're dead. Okay, chat's dead. Alright. How about a different one? How do you counterplay Testament's Grave Reaper? When you're getting zoned by Testament doing Grave Reaper, what do you do to win? Heavy Mob? Soul players. Sheesh. Y'all are playing a different game. Dash block? Pick Happy Chaos? We'll call it a free bingo space. Pick Happy Chaos. We'll call that a freebie. Alright, how about this one? What do you do when you block Nagoriyuki's Beyblade? Caught? 2K? Soul. Potemkin Buster. Down back. Fuzzy. 2K 2D. You see how none of these have any correct answer? Depends on blood. Now, why did we have to go through 50 responses before somebody said it depends? So, now that we've thought a little bit, okay, you got the juices flowing, what do you do against Slayer's Master's Hammer? Complain? Oh my god, frame 1. Take the hit? Okay. Air grab. Close slash. JD, ground grab, download his IP, goal burst. Okay, I'm surprised. Good job, chat. Alright. Thumbs up, so you know how to deal with Master's Hammer. Air grab, if you're godlike, sure, it'll work. Close slash, yeah, it'll work. But y'all had the answers. But what if you didn't have the answer? How hard does Master's Hammer become to stop? So what is the difference between that and all the other tools we talked about? What is the difference, really? Dude, when I do 20 different specials in like half a second and destroy some Slayer player who just installed the game last week, there's no difference. Ah, you see that? You see what SQ said? Slayer kills me in 2 combos? Actually, it's Ramlethal that kills you in 2 combos. Because the first combo blocks you out of playing the game because you got hard KD'd against the wall, and then you die on the second combo because you've been blocking positive bonus Ram for like half an hour. That's 2 combos to win. It literally is. What do you think is somebody's win rate when they get touched by Ram early in a round and don't have burst or defensive tools? It's so low. It's insanely low. It's like the same thing as Slayer. There's no difference. There's no difference. It's just over. That's always been Ramlethal's thing. Okay, I'm not criticizing her. I'm just saying it's the same thing. That is ego. That the Slayer player is doing less work, or Slayer is less honorable, or he's a more powerful character. Yeah, he does more damage. Okay, sure. Honestly, the things that Slayer does, you can do with every character. You just get in, run simple offense, use your tools offensively, do combos, break the wall, do a safe jump, and close out the round. Every character does this. Maybe not Pot or Bedman. Bedman sucks. I've played with some of you. I watched some of your footage. A lot of you don't do real combos or real offense. Some of y'all who complain about Slayer, look at your play. Are you doing meaties 100% of the time? Are you blocking on wake up? Are you using your resource efficiently? Are you running structured offense? Are you making mistakes? You know, Stitch Facer, I don't even know why you're here, because I played your Mei for half an hour, and you kept on doing S Dolphin and pressing a button afterwards as if your ass is not negative into next week. I just think after you put your hand on the oven 6 or 7 different times, you must be like, oh man, I think that's gonna be really hot. Let me try not putting my hand on the oven. What, 1? Strive players, people. You're not running real offense. You're not blocking on wake up. You're dropping every confirm. You have no idea what structured offense looks like. You don't understand the implications of frame data, and you always want it to be your turn. No wonder Slayer is the one. Yeah, if you don't make mistakes and you finish your combos and you do setups and your structure is immaculate and you're sharp and you adapt, yeah, you're still gonna lose. Look at Razzo. Razzo lost. Look at Leffen. Leffen lost. Jack loses all the time. Me. I lose all the time. I make mistakes all the time. It doesn't really happen as often as it does for other people because we're so consistent. You know, some players are very consistent. Slayer is not like this thing like you just jack into your computer or your stick and then it enables you to do things that are impossible within the engine. Yeah, I suppose doing 70% or 60% on an RC combo, yeah, I suppose that might be Slayer only. Yeah, he's a little easier to pick up and play. But again, like I already said, that's like the whole game. The whole game is pick up and play. So I think, honestly, the reason why people complain so much is that they're realizing when they play against Slayer that this is what it's like to play against somebody who does efficient and optimal combos and wall breaks and efficient offense and comeback potential, because that's what Slayer does, right? That's what he enables slightly easier than the rest of the cast, apparently. Imagine Varix's Nago. Imagine we had 100 Varixes and then we just spread them around in floor 6 to floor 10. How much do you think the player base would be bitching? I think Slayer would be an afterthought. Everybody would be like, this nigga Nagoryuki's broken! So fast! So, can we come to an agreement, chat? Is Slayer broken? We already determined that the line for broken is like Season 1 HC or Soul. Do you think Slayer is that good? Because those characters were killing the game. Slayer has real flaws and disadvantages and weak positions. So, no, Slayer is not broken. But he's very good. It kind of feels like he is designed for the previous version of the game where damage was way higher on a lot of things. His damage is too high. And Kimappa's a little fucking stupid with how he can just go in and if you block it, he just mashes 2P. I feel like they might make his 2P 5 frame. I wouldn't be surprised. It is 5? Really? Oh my god, it is. It's just gigantic. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was 4. Yeah, what the fuck? Hell yeah! Hell yeah, I thought that shit was 4. Yeah, okay. His 2P's crazy. Sure. 2H and 2D probably need to be nerfed as counter hit starters by like 20%. Lock that off the top end. I could see them adding some recovery on Slayer 5K, seeing as it repeats the same issues as Nago 5K. Y'all remember that? How broken that normal was? He's gonna be changed. He's not broken, but he's gonna get nerfed. It's not because people are complaining. It's because he obviously is not tuned properly, and it's okay. It's not that bad. This is not Season 1 Happy Chaos. People hate Happy Chaos. You know that, right? Didn't Happy Chaos Season 1 have OSs to beat standard situations? Yeah, the OS was called Steady Aim. Y'all who are still losing to Slayer and stuff and complaining, even when Slayer gets nerfed, you're still gonna lose. But it's okay, because you lose all the time. Just because a character gets nerfed does not mean you're not gonna lose. Maybe you'll complain less, but you're still gonna lose. That leads me to the next thing I want to talk about. If you're in this chat, listening, thinking, talking to each other, learning, I hope, I want you to get better. So some of you know, on this stream, I do match reviews. I haven't done that in a long time. Knowledge that is spread around does good in the greatest way possible. So now I just help people for free. As many people as possible. If you want to get stronger at any level of play, any playtime, any character, any game, I mean for the most part, if you give me footage, I will watch it and give you guidance. This is something that I do on stream here in my home, but if you feel very bashful, just say the word and I will do it privately and email you my review of your footage recorded offline on my OBS. I really do want to help as many people as possible. I know a thing or two about fighting games, and I feel like if I just help and spread information and make content, a lot of people will stand to gain a lot very quickly. So there's a lot of people who don't know how to deal with Soul Bandit Revolver 1 or Beyblade or Grave Reaper or Bridget Yo-Yo set or Garuda or Master's Hammer. Like, it just goes on and on and on. The information is actually not easy to find quickly. If you understand the system of the game, you can come to some answers very quickly. But something that is very similar to older games is that information still tends to be difficult to find for somebody that actually wants it and actually needs it. There's somebody out there who is getting robbed by May doing S-Dolphin over and over, and they want to get better, and they're stopped in their tracks because they can't find something to go off of, because they don't have a strong enough foundation with the game system. I have the skills to help people in a great way, and I have not been leveraging those skills, and I need to come back. Slayer is a boogeyman, but this game, Strive, has come a long way. You can beat Slayer. You can beat all these fucked up characters. You can. Consistently too, but you gotta know. And if you want to know, then from here on, you see me up in this new place, okay, male living space, I'm back. And I want to help people, and I want to help you. I don't know what's going to happen to Strive after Season 4. I feel like Strive is in the sunset. but 2XKO is coming, and when 2XKO is here, I want to be there doing the same thing. Playing, competing, commentating, analyzing, talking to you, trying to spread knowledge so everybody can get better together. Not just one person at a time. I want the information to be forever. Okay?